What's going on, guys? My name is Marcel Flores. Welcome to my YouTube channel, One Dapper Street, and welcome to a quick little video from me today. I'm in Australia currently, halfway on vacation, but I wanted to take some time to talk to you about fall sneakers that I recommend you should at the very least take a look at. So without further ado, let's jump in and talk about low tops. Normally in the fall, I'm gravitating a lot more towards high tops. We have a high top sneaker in here as well, but I'd like to start a little bit of a conversation about a few of these styles that are gonna be a little bit new for me, and I'd love to know what you guys think. So let's dive right in. First one that I've got from you is from a sneaker company called Greats. If you follow my channel and you've watched the recent videos, you'll have seen these before. We've got a nice white sneaker, simple, off-white sole, then a couple of those light gray suede accents with the heel and the tongue in black. So I absolutely love these. They come in a few different colorways, but I wanted to start with this very simple sneaker that I think works so well. It goes elegant, it's slim enough to work for simpler outfits, more slim fits, but then it has a certain level of like chunkiness to it that allows for it to be worn with more baggy outfits. So I already own these, as you guys know. Some of these I don't own yet. They're just shoes that I'm, like I said, looking at. So moving on to the second sneaker right here. This is a pair of sneakers that I've been looking at for a good bit now. These are the Apex from Represent. Represent, if you don't know it, is a British streetwear company that's absolutely going through the roof right now. And they have a little bit more of that skater aesthetic to them. Once again, a bunch more colors. I really like these. They're that nice cream color and off-white with a lighter tan. So perfect as a base color for that earth-toned outfit that I like to rock oh so much. The next three sneakers at the very least are also earth tone. So let's move into those. Third pair of sneakers, Amy Leon Dore ALD X New Balance, the 550s. I've been looking at 550s for so long. I always love them on other people. I always love them in photos, but I never quite like them on my feet, but I think it's time that I actually get through that. A great example is I used to love New Era caps on other people, but never dared to wear them myself because I always thought they looked weird on me. Well, here in the middle of the foot, they wrap around the foot a bit too much for my taste, and that's why I've steered clear of them for a long time. But I really like this color combination of the off-white with that really dark, rough suede in contrast, and I think these are gonna make for a great pair of sneakers in the fall. And at only 130 bucks for a pair of ALD sneakers, even though it's a collab, I kind of want to get in on that. Sneaker number 4, I'm actually wearing right now. The only one that I brought to, well, no, not the only one. My Greats I brought also. One of the 2 pairs of sneakers that I brought with me to Australia. I absolutely love these. The big thing here is obviously the cost. At $498, this is not a very affordable shoe, but it is absolutely amazing. I'm loving the different colors of brown here against that classic neutral white that allows it to be worn with a bunch of different outfits. As soon as you throw in a white t-shirt, a white tank top, a white Oxford shirt, it picks that up very easily, and that allows you to play with the rest of the earth colors. The other colorway here is called Biscotti, a lot more light colored, and you have that really fun gum sole that I personally really like, but I opted for the other one because I think they're a lot more versatile. So I'm super stoked and grateful to have gotten these by the brand for free. But if you're looking at a high-end sneaker that's gonna set you apart and just be different than a lot of the other sneakers that you see out there, I think this is the way to go. Halfway through already with sneaker number 5, the Desi Cup sole sneaker in cognac leather by Bruno Magli. I absolutely love these. I received these recently and they aren't the easiest sneaker to wear. It is a weird hybrid between very dressy aesthetic with that rich cognac leather and obviously that really nice tennis court sneaker aesthetic. But I think they absolutely nailed it. The color of the cognac leather is beautiful, especially in contrast with that dark brown lace and then the lighter color sole. So you really have some flexibility here in terms of where you want to take it with the color. If this is too much for you, you can stick to the simpler option and just go for the all white, which also looks absolutely beautiful. Reminds me of Filling Pieces, but Filling Pieces is a similar thing for me as the 550s were, where it's just like a thing of the shape. I always love them like in my hands on a shelf, but never quite as much on my feet. These are absolutely perfect. I've worn them a bunch and they're incredibly comfortable as well. Now, Clay is a brand that has been around for a long time that I didn't really know about until recently, and I've fallen head over heels. Don't have these yet. I have them alone in a different colorway that you also would have seen in the past few videos. It's this guy right here with the green heel and the green sole, specifically liking the carpet-like detailing on the heel. So very fun shoe, ultra comfortable, vegan leather, mid-range when it comes to the price point here at $180. And Clara and I actually have those, both of us have the same pair of sneakers, so looking forward to shooting those together really soon. But I like that the sizes here range from really low to really high, so whether you have small feet or you want to match with your girl, then you can easily do that. Loving this distressed, slightly textured dark brown leather on the Malone sneakers here. Cocoa leather, they call it. This is the one I absolutely want to get for the fall because apparently I just don't have enough brown sneakers yet. Okay, I promised you a high top, and I love my Converse high tops. Any other high tops, frankly, I'm probably gonna go more for boots rather than sneakers. So this fall is gonna be all about low top sneakers for me, but I do like these. And what I love about Converse, you always get a fairly solid deal for a unique looking shoe. Even the classics, and this is a good point to mention that. Of course, classic sneakers like, you know, Simple White Common Projects, a bunch of the Suit Supply sneakers that are out, Converse and Vans on the lower price range. Those are all amazing. These are just a few different ones that you could check out just to keep it simple and versatile, but a little bit more differentiated than some of the things that you might have been wearing over the past few years. So these are the unisex Converse All-Star Cruise high tops in a gray. I really like this colorway. I wouldn't necessarily go for the white and black, and I'll show you exactly why, but I really like the detail here. The chunk all around. I feel like the inspiration for the sole here is coming from the McQueen sneakers, the puffed up sole, but then we have that differentiated look from them that I think makes them very special. Now the black looks cool also with the contrast stitching. I just personally don't love the toe because the toe is making it like it's coming up a bit, the rubber onto the canvas. And you don't see that quite as much on the monochrome colorway, but here the contrast just shows that a little bit. Now with the last four, big conversational topic, do we mess with these? If so, how do we style them? And do you want me to try and style them in a video in the near future? We're talking about these dad/running, hiking shoes, starting with the Salomon that absolutely are through the roof right now in terms of like that hype market. Don't know how much they are in the US. I'm not sure I'm gonna buy them yet, but these are the XT6. If I was gonna get any, I would get the simple white on Lunar Rock color combination. I've seen them on other people and they have definitely grown on me. I wanna play around with them, but I think the Salomons are too much in that direction and too high a price point for me to actually experiment with because there's a solid chance that I might just play around with it and then end up not loving them. Nonetheless, these are sneaker number 7. So moving on to a company that I'm much more comfortable with when it comes to sneakers, and that is New Balance. Now, New Balance, they have the 860 V2. Not a silhouette that I've ever worn before, but these are more in the direction of the Salomons, and I am not entirely sure I want to pull the trigger, but at $140, this is a lot more affordable, a lot more room to play around with. And I do like this colorway in particular here with they call it the Timberwolf with Moonbeam and faded workwear. New Balance color names are so fun. If you ever want to just have a good time, go to New Balance and check out what the colors are called. But I really do like these, that almost greenish, yellowish accent. I think makes them a bit more special, but then overall we have that simple tan neutral colorway that really just goes with a bunch of different things. So this is the second option within the category. The third and fourth, also the last two pairs of shoes in the video are both from Asics. I had to really study that brand for a quick second to just understand the different naming of the models, but this is the GT2160. It is a gel base and they're ultra comfortable, as I'm told by my close friends that rock them and love them. And I think I'm ready to pull the trigger on one of these also because I really like their colorways and their interpretation of that style. I think they're one of the main brands that made this specific silhouette happen. Similar yet different, you have the Gel Cayano 14s. The difference here primarily being in the sole. They're just a bit more pronounced, a bit more varied versus the GT2160 that's just a bit more conformed. I think one of these colorways, especially anything that's leaning into the brown direction, really works. Don't love the purple detailing here, but one of these I'm gonna have to pull the trigger on because I would like to experience what it's like to have them in my wardrobe. So you let me know please if you like the Salomons, the 860 New Balances, or either of the Asics, if you would go there, and then if you would like to see a video of me trying to style them if I do pull the trigger. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it short and brief today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it. Links for all the sneakers are down below if you fell in love with anything. Other than that, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the comments. We can have a little discussion about which of these actually work. Thank you guys. I'll see you next week with the next video. Until then, as always, stay dapper. Bye y'all.